Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on the Haus Labs Color Fuse Powder Blushes. If you do want to see a review and a demo, then please keep watching. As a huge favor, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment anything down below. I greatly appreciate it. I read all the comments and I will do my best to reply back. Each blush retails for $38 at Sephora and Haus Labs online. I do want to read a little bit about this blush on Sephora's website. A clean talc-free blush with fermented Arnica that helps reduce redness and hydrating hydroberry that melts onto skin for a second skin finish. Here's a closer look on what the packaging looks like. It says Color Fuse Blush. You get 11 grams of product or 0.39 ounces. In the center it says Haus Labs by Lady Gaga. Up at the top you have the shade name printed. This shade is in Pomelo Peach. On the side of the packaging there's nothing printed. Same thing on this side, there's nothing there. And then on the bottom, there's nothing printed. On the back, you have some directions. Underneath that, you have the list of ingredients. It states it has a 24-month shelf life and it was made in Italy. The packaging has some weight to it. It's a little bit heavy. Here's what the back looks like. It says Color Fuse Blush. Underneath that, you have the shade name printed again. On the front of the packaging, it says Haus Labs. Let's see what the blush looks like. Here's what the shade in Pomelo Peach looks like. It comes with a mirror. Ooh, it feels nice and soft in the pan. Here's what that looks like. Wow, that's super pigmented. Pomelo Peach is described as a soft coral. That shade is beautiful. Let's blend this out. It's not as pigmented as I thought it would be, but it is really pretty. Taking a clean blush brush, let's see what this looks like. I'm getting a tiny bit of fallout. Let's see what this looks like. Here's what the shade in Pomelo Peach looks like. This shade is stunning. A little bit of product goes a very long way. The next shade is called Dragon Fruit Daze. Wow, this shade is very bright. That's vibrant. Dragon Fruit Daze is described as a cool pink. This shade is very bright. I cleaned my brush off camera with the Sephora Instant Brush Cleaner Spray. Let's see what this shade looks like. Again, I'm getting some kick up in the pan. Let's see what this shade looks like. Here's what the shade in Dragon Fruit Daze looks like. This shade is gorgeous. Here's what it looks like next to Pomelo Peach. Which blush shade do you prefer? Dragon Fruit Daze or Pomelo Peach? I actually love both shades. I'm gonna wipe this off and then we can try out the next two shades. Next up, we have the shade in Hibiscus Haze. This shade is gorgeous. Here's what the shade in Hibiscus Haze looks like. Hibiscus Haze is described as a mauve pink. Another beautiful shade. Again, there's a tiny bit of fallout in the pan. Here's what the shade in Hibiscus Haze looks like. Another beautiful blush shade. The second to last shade is called Watermelon Bliss. This shade looks very bright in the pan. Wow, that's bold. Watermelon Bliss is described as a universal red. I don't know how I feel about this shade. It's very bright. Again, we have some kick up in the pan. Here's what the shade in Watermelon Bliss looks like. This shade is super pigmented. It's a beautiful shade. Here's what Watermelon Bliss looks like right next to Hibiscus Haze. Which shade do you prefer? Hibiscus Haze or Watermelon Bliss? I'm gonna redo my makeup once more and then we can see what the shade in Acai Sky looks like. I just realized that my concealer might look a tad bit yellow on camera, but in person it looks fine. Here's what the shade in Acai Sky looks like. Another pretty shade. Acai Sky is described as a berry purple. Another stunning shade. Again, we have a tiny bit of kick up in the pan. Let's see what this shade looks like. Here's what the shade in Acai Sky looks like. Another beautiful shade. Again, this shade is very pigmented. A little bit of product goes a very long way. I'm gonna even out the other cheek. I went a little bit heavy-handed, but that's totally fine. I will be wearing this shade in Acai Sky throughout my entire day, and I will leave below in the description box how it wears. Here's what all 5 blushes look like swatched on the back of my hand. My final thoughts on these blushes is that I really do like the formula. A little bit of product goes a long way, but there's a ton of kick up in the pan. I wouldn't pay full price for this. It's $38. I would wait for a sale and then pick them up. I like that this compact comes with a mirror. It's actually a really nice mirror. It's clear, I can see everything. I don't like the mirrored packaging. I don't like that I can see all of my fingerprints. I don't think the mirrored packaging was necessary. I feel like Gaga could have gone with a different material or something silver. I just don't like this packaging. There is a little bit of weight to it. I think it's because of the high quality mirror in here, but I feel like they could have gone with a cheaper packaging. Maybe that would have reduced the price from $38 to $30, but who knows. My 2 favorite shades were in Pomelo Peach and Hibiscus Haze. I love this mauve pinky shade. It's great for every day, and surprisingly, I love this peach shade as well. It didn't look ashy on me. It was the perfect peach. I didn't care for the shade in Dragon Fruit Days. I'm not sure why this blush shade is popular. I don't understand the hype. These 2 shades in Watermelon Bliss and Acai Sky are very pigmented. Again, a little bit of product goes a very long way. Let me know in the comments down below which shade was your favorite. If you guys did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. I will see you guys in my next video.